Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Doodles, and we are back once again with the Pokemon Red Nuzlocke challenge. At the end of part 1, we got our first 3 Pokemon. We got a Bulbasaur, which we called AJ Styles. We got a Pidgey, which I forgot to nickname. And we got a Weedle, which I've called the Miz. I'm going to try and have a Doodoo themed team. That is going to be my thing. I'm going to try and name them after Doodoo Superstars, because you meant to nickname them from Nuzlocke playthroughs, and I don't really have any interesting names to give them. So we are back in we are not back in Viridian Forest. We're in Viridian Forest for the first time, and we are now going to tackle this for the next part of the Nuzlocke. I don't know how long this is going to take. We can only catch the first Pokemon we encounter in this Nuzlocke challenge. In this area, for Nuzlocke rules, you catch the first Pokemon you come across, unless it's a duplicate, and then you're allowed to skip it. Kakuna evolves from Caterpie. I would have rather had a Caterpie for this, because Kakuna doesn't have any moves. At least Caterpie has String Shot, I think it's called. But it's a Kakuna, we've got to get it, unfortunately. So, obviously it will evolve into Butterfree and start learning some decent moves, but this is going to be one of those ones where I have to just send out in a battle and then get it straight out so we can just share some XP. It can't fight on its own because all it can do is harden. Absolute annoyance, but it is what it is. This is the first Pokemon, this is the only Pokemon we can catch in Viridian Forest. So, yeah, it is what it is. At least we know that it's not going to affect us when we're fighting it. That's always one bonus. Right, this should be enough. Oh, dude. I'm going to hit it once more. Right, it's in the red now, so all should be good. There we go. Kakuna was caught. We've got to nickname it. And I am going to call it Bliss, after Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is absolutely awesome. She's definitely one of the top, probably one of my favourites. Probably at the minute, in men and women on the roster, she's probably in my top, maybe top 5. I'd say she is potentially in my top 5 list of favourite. No. We don't need Kakuna. I got it wrong. No, Metapod. Metapod evolves into Butterfree, not Kakuna. So technically, that doesn't count. Oh, hell to the air. My rookiness. Right, so when we get to the next box, I can get rid of her. And so the next Pokemon, so I got so confused. People are gonna, if you're watching this, people will be like, "You've already got a Weedle, you don't need a Kakuna, you can't catch a Kakuna." I was thinking Metapod evolves into Butterfree. I got confused. Kakuna evolved into Butterfree. It doesn't evolve into Beedrill. So technically, we are all good. Yes. Let's hope we get a Caterpie next now. So when I went to go change the sprite there for the 4th person in our party, I noticed that it said Weedle Kakuna and it just sort of twigged. Let's hope we get a Caterpie. Yes! Hell yeah! So excited. Come on. I don't mind when they use things like String Shot. I hate the Sand Attack because it stops your accuracy and it makes it really hard to actually hit them. But I don't mind the everything growl and stuff like that. I can live with it. Right, that's Weedle down. Level 7. Obviously, I want to try and get as many of these trainers as possible. Because obviously it's going to help us grind up. Because grinding is a big part of Nuzlocke. Because if you don't grind, then, well, you're knackered. You're going to... Once you lose your Pokemon, it's gone. So we need to try and grind as much as possible. Unless I've only got 1 potion at the minute, so I want to try and keep it as long as I can, unless I'm desperate to use it in a trainer battle. So we're going to have to keep going back and go to the Pokemon Center. Is what it is. And obviously we can get rid of Bliss when we get back to the Pokemon Center because we don't need her, which is fantastic. Rookie mistake. Wasted a Pokeball and everything. So annoying. So annoying. Right, there we go. That's the first trainer dealt with. Right. I don't know if that trainer, you have to fight that trainer or not. I'm not going to risk it. Before we just dedicate a whole episode just to Viridian Forest, I'll just try and grind it, because like I said, as annoying as it is to sort of sometimes watch people grind, or annoying it is even to grind yourself if you're playing it. Let's say a part of Nuzlocke, if you die, game over. If you lose a Pokemon, it's gone forever. And obviously I don't want to spend ages with a Pokemon leveling it up and it die. So I need to try and grind them up as much as possible. Right, so I need to put Bliss into the box and release it if possible, because I've got no need for it. I'm so glad the duplicate rule applies. Because I'm classing Kakuna as a duplicate of Weedles, so that is what it is. Is what it is, guys. That's because obviously otherwise I'm gonna end up with 2 Beedrills, and that's obviously duplicates. So good to know I messed up there. Oh, I did not want to get stuck with that Kakuna. I'd rather have a Caterpie. If I get a Metapod, obviously I get a Metapod. Is what it is. When we get a Caterpie or a Metapod, it's going to get called Bliss. Right, here we go. What are we getting? Metapod! Oh, I spoke. I said if I get a Metapod, I get a Metapod. It is what it is. Get a Metapod. Jesus. At least it only used hard, and that's going to make this battle a lot easier. Like I said, can't kill it unless it's an accident. I know Nuzlocke things, some people will complain about the fact that if I accidentally kill a Pokemon and I catch another one, then I'm technically breaking the Nuzlocke rules. But it's my Nuzlocke playthrough, it is what it is. That's what I deem to be my rule. You can tweak them how you want. Nuzlocke rules aren't set in stone. You get a guideline of basically this is how it is. And I think pretty much the only rule that you must abide by is if a Pokemon dies, it gets put in the box or released. And you've got a nickname every Pokemon. Obviously, I messed that up, but it is what it. I'm not going to release the Pokemon. Oh, as if I thought a critical hit. As if it got a critical hit. Oh. My theory was the Kakuna was on orange health, and it died. It broke out of the Pokeball first, and obviously I didn't want that. I wanted to get it on red so I could catch it, make sure I caught it in the first Pokeball, and I killed it. Oh, dude. But yeah, Nuzlocke rules, the only ones that have to apply is you nickname all your Pokemon, apart from the one that I messed up. I'm nicknaming all the Pokemon, that is my goal. If you kill a Pokemon, if it faints, you've got to either release it or put it in the box. And if you... I might as well level up my Pokemon a little bit. If you black out, if all of your party die and you black out, game is over, the Nuzlocke stops, it is what it is. Apart from that, you can tweak the rules. There's general rules of this is what you meant to do, but you can tweak it if you want. Some people, I know especially if the live stream have a thing where if someone donates a certain amount, they'll revive a Pokemon, which is obviously against Nuzlocke rules, but they've decided that's going to be what it is. They're going to apply that to their playthrough. So my whole thing, if I kill the Pokemon, the first Pokemon I see, and I've actually made a legitimate attempt to catch it, I'm allowed to catch another one in the area. That is what it is. Duplicates, obviously that rule applies. You don't have to catch duplicates if that's the first one you see. Is what it is. My rules, my playthrough, that's what I'm doing. Nuzlocks are hard enough as it is about following the rules 100%. It's basically what, this is my tweak that I'm doing. I know this battle's quite long, but obviously a Kakuna can't fight back. It's a great opportunity to grind up some of the low level Pokemon. Obviously Pidgey's only level 4. Try and grind it up a tad. There we go. Pidgey's level 5. I can't remember what the first gym leader. Brock. I can't remember what level his Pokemon are. I have to double check all that. That'll be on another the next episode anyway, so I can check basically what his levels are going to be, so I can get an idea of what I need to be. Weedle, another duplicate. I'm just going to leech seed it, and obviously if it hits me back, then I'm going to gain some health off it. Oh, I missed. Damn. Just duplicates all the time, man. Oh. But we need to grind. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. We need to grind, so it is what it is. Right, we're going to use the Miz for this one. Nearly out of coffee. Damn. Yeah, I'm out of coffee. Damn. Ah, well. Actually, we've already switched back to the Miz, so he's going to get experience points regardless. We might as well switch back to AJ Styles because he's going to defeat him quicker. See, they're going to get the same amount of experience points regardless of who makes who beats him, so we might as well use a stronger Pokemon. Kakuna again. Dude. Switch to the Miz, switch straight back to AJ Styles, and good to go. And just spam A, pretty much. Come on. AJ Styles grew to level 9. Sorted. Miz didn't level up. Ah, well. At some point, I'm going to get a Pokemon trainer. I'm going to regret it straight away. And I hope that isn't anytime soon. Oh, I evaded it. Damn. Dude. There we go. First one down. First of 3. I don't know if this Kakuna can attack. I wonder. I'm going to switch out of the miss for the experience. Now I'm just going to switch back to AJ. Which we'll use a leech seed, because then we're going to slowly gain our health back up without using potions. Makes sense. Hey, every little helps. Might only be 1 HP, but every little helps. This is Nuzlocke, baby. I haven't got many potions yet. I got 1 potion, so I don't want that. Use that if I don't have to. I need to keep that as long as possible until I'm desperate. So it's literally death, or use it. Then obviously I use it. There we go. Full health without even using anything. Fantastic. I think my batteries died. Ah, everything's run out. Yeah, it's died. Miz grew level 6, 1 more level, and Miz becomes a Kakuna. Kakuna Matata. Good job I got a spare battery. Get my nicotine fix. There we go. Once again, leech seed. Don't need it yet, but it always helps to get a little bit back. Full health again. There we go. Makes sense. Oh, we've got no PP. Oh, damn. That means we're going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Right, Miz, you up. Do your magic. At least that still applies. There we go, full health. Sorted. Oh, as if we're not a PP. Damn. I knew we were low. I didn't know we were that low. AJ Styles is level 10. Mizzy's still level 6. We beat that trainer. It's going to be a grind. This is going to be probably a long episode. So if you watch it all the way through, thank you guys for bearing with me during this episode. But it is what it is. We have to get through this forest. We have to use this opportunity to grind as much as we can. Like I said, Nuzlocke challenges, Nuzlocke rules, Nuzlocke playthrough will generally take a lot longer than a regular playthrough. Because we can't just restore Pokemon. If we lose a Pokemon in our team, we have to grind a new one. When we get the experience share, I believe you get an experience share in this game. You get them in every other game, I believe. I don't see why this is going to be any different. I honestly can't remember though. It's been that long since I played Pokemon Red. That will make things a lot easier because we can just grind them all out together. Actually going to keep him as number 1. Because that means if I come across something like a Kakuna or something, I can grind him out and hopefully get him to evolve into Kakuna. Because level 10 he becomes a Beedrill, so that's a Pokemon we want to get evolved. Weedle, Caterpie are 2 Pokemon that if you have them in your party, I want them evolved as quick as possible. I really like Butterfree. Butterfree is generally a Pokemon that I keep in my party a lot. But obviously, being Nuzlocke rules, I want to keep them both in. But I do like me... do like Caterpie a lot. I like Butterfree. Butterfree is one of my favourite Pokemon. Don't know why. Just is. It's weird. Most people don't like Butterfree. I love Butterfree. Don't know why. Always been a thing. Bulbasaur and Butterfree are just 2 Pokemon that I've always had a soft spot for when it comes to the first gen games. I'm trying to find any hidden items that I can find because every little helps in this game without a doubt. And also I'm trying to catch my first Pokemon here. It's like I've got a repel on. Like nothing's jumping out and battling me. I believe you can also get a Pikachu in the Viridian Forest as well. I wouldn't mind if that pops up. Did we go back down there? There's the last trainer there, so I at least want to get a Pokemon before the end of it. Where are the Pokemon? What is going on? You'd never do this. Never happens in Pokemon. Did I kill them all? Was it just full of Metapods? Kakunas, and I just obliterated them all. Metapod. Kakuna, sorry. Oh, I got my names mixed up again. Oh, it's so annoying. This is so annoying. This is one of the most annoying things I've come across. I just need a Pokemon from here. That's all I need. I don't care what it is. I just want a Caterpie, a Metapod, a Peak. I'm sure you can get a Pikachu. A Rattata. Just want something that's not a bloody Kakuna or Weedle. Is that too much to ask for? Really? Is that too much to ask for? This is absolutely stupid. Come on. I want to give him all the experience points because he might hit level 7 and then he evolves into Kakuna. So it's a slow grind, but it's worth it because then he doesn't have to experience share of AJ Styles or Pidgey. I need to get Pidgey up. I need to grind Pidgey a little bit as well. Because we're not far from the first gym and my Pokemon party is nowhere near big enough or strong enough. Oh, it's still not level 7. Guarantee when we once we get a Pokemon, guarantee we don't have this luck in wandering around not catching anything. Guarantee. Believe we've got everything. So I need to get a Pokemon that's not a duplicate. And then I need to beat the final trainer. If I killed the Metapod, we would have been there. Let's just do this the long way. There we go. Oops. That Weedle! What is going on? This is so frustrating. There's got to be something else in this place except Weedles and Kakunas. Right, come on, please be level 7. Oh, damn. There we go. Come on, don't be a Kakuna or Weedle. Oh my god, I'm just going to start fleeing them. No, actually. So frustrating. Come on. I need something that's not a Kakuna. Oh, man, it's just so annoying. Title of the video, I hate Kakunas, or are Kakunas or something. This is going to have to be in the title of this episode for sure. I mean, trolled by Pokemon Red. Yeah, level 7, hell yeah. What? The maze is evolving? Yeah. Yeah, boy. There we go. Our first evolution. Screw it, I'm just going to go and fight this trainer. And hopefully find something. Yes, a Metapod, hell yeah! Right, we need to catch this one. We cannot let this one get away from us. Oh. Take the microphone back to there. Actually, I'm going to use Leech Seed just to get it down a little bit more in health. That should give us a good few attempts to at least attempt to catch it. Oh, dude. Yes! Got it. Sorted. Now let's put the Sprite there. And we need to nickname it, so we're going to nickname it Bliss like it was meant to be originally. After Alexa Bliss. And now we can fight the trainer. Then we can get out of here so we can end this episode because we are nearly half an hour into this episode now. Right, remember, any Pokemon dies here, we are done for. Nuzlocke rule applies throughout this game. We lose a Pokemon, that is it. We've got one potion. And we've got 3 Pokemon worthy of fighting because Kakuna, I believe, Metapod only has Harden, so it's pretty much going to be a grind when we're in a safe zone. We have Leech Seeds, so hopefully that will at least get some of the health back, which will see us through. But I've got no doubt that we're going to beat this one. It's only a single Pokemon, level 9. I believe AJ is going to do the job anyway. It's better safe than sorry, though. final attack by AJ Styles uses tackle, and that is the trainer done for. Hell yeah! I thought you could get a Pikachu in the Viridian Forest, or is that on blue? I'm not totally sure. Sure, you can get Pikachu in the Viridian Forest. Right, we are done with Viridian Forest. No, don't talk to him again. Yeah, I'm busting to go to the toilet so bad. It's actually getting like annoying now. I've been needing it for 10 minutes or something. Oh, dude. Alright, yes, while I healed this Pokemon, I think this is the perfect time to end this video here, guys. We've got through Viridian Forest. It took over half an hour, a lot longer than I anticipated, but we got our Pokemon at last after the whole Kakuna thing, where we thought it was a Metapod, we thought it was the right Pokemon, and it wasn't. Finally got it. We evolved the Miz into Kakuna. We've got it. We are now at the place where the first gym, and that is what we're going to be doing next after we grind up a little bit more. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. My name is Jules. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.